The last time they were here, Elelce and Ja'mir were living a nightmare. They were accused of abusing their children because their baby boy had 2 skull fractures. Authorities also claimed they had burned her young daughter with a lighter and cut her with a knife. They said the police and CPS ripped their children away from them, and they had no idea if or when they would get them back. But the truth came out on my stage. Watch this.
Me and Elelce are being accused of harming my little baby. He has 2 fractures on his brain, and I just need answers. That's why I called the Steve Wilkos show. Recently, Elelce found a small bump on my son's head. She took him to the hospital. It's a fracture. It's on his right side of his head, on the side and on the back of his head. This family member brought my son back to me without saying anything about a bump being on his head. When we confronted the family member, they said it was a spider bite. So when I got to the hospital, they told me that the baby had 2 fractures on his brain. There was accusations of me doing this to my baby. I'm raising my voice inside of a children's hospital, so they just told me, we're gonna have you leave because of odd behavior. And I'm like, odd behavior? Where does this come from? I'm upset. It made me feel like I'm just broken down. This is my only child. That's all I have. And I just need answers. We would never harm our kids. And that's why I'm here today to prove that. The CPS came back the following day and took our kids out of our custody. I never spent the day without my kids. And now that I feel like it's been taken all away from me because of somebody won't tell the truth.
Everyone we went to for help, we couldn't get help from anyone. Everyone thought either me or Ja'mir fractured my baby head, and I got so overwhelmed. My family support me, but Ja'mir's family don't.
And you were told by a family that this knot that was on his head, that was a huge spider bite?
Yes. So I took him to the hospital. I had to do that because I wanted to know what it was.
And what happened?
They did a CT scan, and when the scan came back, they came in there and told me the baby had 2 fractures on the right side of his skull, one by the template and the other one in the back of his head.
And what happened when Ja'mir arrived?
He arrived. He was hurt, and they told him he was acting suspicious.
So because of this, they did have to notify the police?
I told them that's fine. I've never been, I don't know how CPS works. I've never been involved with them.
But did they say that they thought you did it?
They don't know if me or Ja'mir did it. It had to be.
Did you do it?
Of course not. I would never, absolutely not. I would never hurt my children. Never.
Did Ja'mir?
I don't believe that he did it.
You ever see him get crazy with the kids?
Never. I would never
lose
allow
control?
it. Never. I would never allow it.
And then what happened when CPS went to interview your children at school?
They said my daughter told them that I had been burning her with a lighter and cutting her with a knife. Me as a mother, I know every one of my children. I have 4 of them. I know them. I know what they'll do. I know what they'll say.
Do you believe your daughter said that?
I do not.
Yeah. And where are your children now?
They're in foster care. They took them straight out of the home and put them all in foster care. I don't know.
What do you want to say about this whole situation that's going on?
I just want to clear my name. I just want to get my name clear and my fiance's name clear.
Yeah.
So they give us at least more of a push towards getting our kids back in our life, because of what we're going through right now.
Do you have any idea why this is happening to you?
Honestly, a family member made a mistake in trying to put it on me.
About your son having a fractured skull. Do you believe that this family member was covering something up?
For themselves.
You do?
Yes.
Have you caused any injuries to your children?
No, I haven't, Steve.
Ever abuse them?
No.
You ever fly off the handle and get mad and take
Steve.
it out on the kids?
No.
Ja'mir, you came here and took a lie detector test. And we asked you, did you cause any of those head injuries to your 8-month-old son? You answered no. Did you witness anyone cause any of those head injuries to your 8-month-old son? You answered no. Results came back the same to each of those questions, and they came back that Ja'mir told the truth. Elelce came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, did you cause any of those head injuries to your 8-month-old son? She answered no. Did you witness anyone cause any of those head injuries to your 8-month-old son? She answered no. Did you ever burn your daughter? It's even hard to read that, you know? Did you ever burn your daughter?
That's craziness.
You answered no. Did you ever cut your daughter? You answered no. Results came back all the same, and they came back that Elelce told the truth.
I don't even understand how we supposed to take the steps to get our babies back, because I've never been through this before.
It's a bad situation, but I hope coming here today certainly will help you and start the process of getting your kids back.
Thank you so much.
It was very nice meeting you. So, Elelce, how are things going?
Things are great, Steve. How you doing?
Good.
How you doing, Steve?
That's the first time we've seen it.
Yeah, very emotional, right?
Yes.
What happened after the show?
After the show, things were great, Steve. Like, we went to our attorney and told them about our results with the lie detector test, and the attorney went to the judge. We had a hearing, and the judge was highly upset after hearing the results, and she started yelling at the workers. It turned out to be such a great thing. It shines such a big light on our case.
So the judge actually considered the results from the show with the disposition of your case.
Yes. At first, they were saying, like, ain't no way you flew, that fast and came back that quick. But the judge, she wasn't having it. She like, oh no, these children have been with their parents. These parents have never had any CPS cases. Yeah, she was totally on our side due to your team, Steve, and we are so thankful and grateful.
How soon before you appeared, with this judge and you showed her the results, how soon did you get your kids back?
Okay, Steve. First, they were saying we weren't going to get our children back for at least 2 years. After the show, we got our children back 2 weeks after the show.
Oh, wow.
We came with the evidence we needed, hard proof about the truth, because we're great parents in real life,
Yeah.
And due to the results and stuff, we got them back in 2 weeks. It worked out so good.
Yeah. So you're glad you came on the show?
Yes.
Now, before the show, you had some issues with family. How are the things going with your family now?
I feel like it brought our family closer together.
Yeah.
It did.
Like, this incident brought us closer.
Yeah.
And family is very important to me. So, yes, it brought us closer, and I'm glad, that we did become very close.
And how is the relationship between the two of you? Because, when you got here, again, all the stress you were under, all, the craziness, the people being suspicious of you guys. How is it between the two of you now?
We got married.
Oh!
And I proposed to her at the mall here. I proposed to her in the mall.
Yeah, we got married on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. We got an anniversary coming up.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
We were all white, yeah.
Yeah, all
As
white.
you can see in that picture.
Got married at the church. It was very beautiful.
Oh, well, very nice. And how are your kids doing?
Oh, the children are great. They're honor students. They're doing very well. My son, the baby boy who had the head fractures, he is thriving in such good health.
100%.
Well, you know, can you imagine when you were on the show and to, you know, fast forward a couple years to think like you would go from that predicament and here you are, everything is great, you're happy, your kids are back with you. It's almost amazing the turnaround that happened from the last time you were on the show.
It's amazing, Steve, and every day I am thankful, like, that we are together as a family, so.
Well, listen. You know, one of the better results to come from the show, I'm glad we were able to help get your kids back and glad to see you guys so happy and married. We're truly really happy for you. Best of luck. Take care.
You too, Steve, and thank you.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.